Okay, Lord. I think y'all should be able to hear me. I'm about to start. It's been taking me forever to get up and go do stuff because it's just been pollen. So I had to regroup, especially after I got up early this morning and did that whole broadcast. But back on to what I was saying earlier. The people in the regular world, the working class world, us workers, we usually not the ones doing this witchcraft. Usually it's not us. See, the Lord made me realize as I was laying down trying to get this whole thing together, He said, remember when you were seeing these rich people, Cartier, Tiffany's, they was wearing all this name brand clothes stuff. Um, he revealed some other things to me last night I forgot about. But he said that you all are going to be the ones who reap the wrath of God's vengeance. Y'all rich people, y'all billionaires. Because what it has is that they've, with the actual alien, with the actual alien technology that these people came up with, the aliens came in and gave them some technology to build a brand new world, away from the workers, away from the everyday people, the everyday folks. Like, we'll never see them because they live a brand new life. It's like another side of an ice wall. Like, it's the other side of the ice wall where my family is, where they, act like they are more than what they are. They're not really who they say they are. But anyway, you see my thing say, nope, not today. They're on the other side of the ice wall. We're on one side, they're on the other side. And the thing is, on the other side is supposed to be where these millionaires, billionaires, and these trillionaires live. Um, we will never come to where they are because of the fact you got to have that money to do that. And they have taken and taken and taken. The Lord said they have stolen and stolen and stolen from the workers and from the regular people of earth. And then they go in with this technology that I'm seeing reptilians giving them to see into people's futures, to see who has wealth coming in, who has all kinds of stuff coming in. They do these things. That's why you got the witches and the warlocks and the practitioners and everything. They all stay over here in that era, wherever they are. They stay there. We'll never get there because they got to be by plane. If you notice, everybody got a plane. You notice that? Everybody has a plane. All the rich people have a plane because that's how they travel back and forth between our dimension and their dimension. I say dimension because they have nothing but the wealth class over there, like who's who in name brand. And what the Lord showed me was a very wealthy, rich, well-to-do, like I keep hearing Dubai and stuff like that. Like, they took the energy of the angels and the wealth class and the people of the people of God, and formed a whole world where you got, only way you can get in is if you know how to do a few things. Like, you got to have something that add on to their lifestyle. You got to have something to add on to their lifestyle. That's from this wealth class people. And if you do have something to add on to their wealth class, the way that the technology or the alien technology has been set up, they can come into your psyche and take whatever it is you have. They can strip you of your gifts. They can strip you of a lot of stuff. God said He has cut all that out. You will not be able to do that anymore. No more. And He said that now, in order to keep your world going, you will have to work. You will have to get up and get a job. No more your world living off of the goodness of the working class people, the people of God, to keep your way of life going. The Lord said He's cutting all that out. today. Yep. He said he's cutting all that out today. He's putting all of the, because I still see this. He's still putting back all of the goodness, grace, and mercy, all the illusions, everything that has been falsified and documented that's been wrong. And the Lord is changing all of that around right now to the righteous ones will get back what's theirs. And all you evil, demonic people that's living on a high life and every day is a joy for you to go in and go skiing and skating and all this other stuff. You doing all this great stuff all the time and you don't work. Lord said, He just said, no. Everybody goes to work. If you don't have a job, you better find one. And he said something about the wealth class will be no more. Curse with a curse. Because he said y'all were doing the most witchcraft. He said black magic. Y'all was doing the most black magic against the children of God to keep your wealth status going. Oh, yeah. And for that demon man that died, that Rothschild that raped me at 2. Yeah, I remember the name. The Lord reminded me last night. What was his name? He reminded me last night. What was his name? He raped me at 2 years old. He was paid by Edward Collins and Cornelius Collins to do so. The Lord reminded me his name last night. You're going down. The Lord said he's bringing down all of you. Abba says he's bringing down all of you. Something about y'all over the sex trafficking or something about y'all being over cannibalism, sex trafficking, something about demonic something. Something about demonicism or something. Y'all over a lot of this stuff. God said y'all's taking my energy and transmuting it into something evil. He said you about to get all that back. He said he hope you're ready. He said your kids are going to pay for it. They're bad seeds. He said something about them being bad seeds. They're bad seeds. And it's not just to those people, Rothschilds. It's to all of you. He said all of your children are bad seeds. Wealth class. He said 1%ers. Y'all children are horrible. He said something about he's weighing their hearts right now. He's weighing their souls. He said something about him weighing their souls right now. I'm just a messenger. I'm letting you know what he's saying. He said, I'm weighing their souls, their hearts right down, and they're failing with flying colors. They're failing with flying colors. He said all of them are failing. Like he's mad, just like they're failing with flying colors. Like he's putting in the simplest test in front of them, and they're all failing with flying colors just like y'all did. He said y'all ancestors did better than y'all did. And that's how they were able to live and keep having the wealth class. He said because your ancestors passed. He said barely. The Lord said they barely passed, but they passed. He said they barely passed. I keep hearing he said they barely passed, but they passed. Like barely. He said something like it's going to have to stop. It's going to have to change. I don't know who's throwing this witchcraft right here, but y'all need to stop. It's not going to break. I'm not going to break. I don't care what you try to do. I really don't care because it's not going to break. Okay? Uh, the Lord has really sealed off that spot that y'all doing this stuff to right here. He sealed it off. It's like a huge seal right there. It's not going to, it doesn't work anymore. Whatever you're trying to do, it doesn't. Protection on all fronts. He said, the Lord said, like Fort Knox times 10 million on me and mine. All Fort Knox on every side and angle and every end. So all your witchcraft and black magic is coming back to you, keeps backfiring because I'm basically a heavenly Fort Knox. Okay? Your black magic don't work no more. Your witchcraft, your voodoo, hoodoo, your practitioners, your stop. Fort Knox. The Lord said, she's Fort Knox. Tell him I said, you're Fort Knox. They can stop now. So, if y'all wondering, like, oh, well, we're not seeing no boils, we're not seeing this and that, this girl's crazy, it's not for us. The main witchcraft was coming from the one percenters and the high class society people. They're the ones who's about to face all of this demonic stuff that they threw out to try to keep the working class citizens working while they keep on getting rich, and we keep working or we keep going through hell while they keep on having their way. The Lord said no more. All will work. And he said even more so than that, he is going to make sure of it by everyone getting their rightful ownership of their gifts, talents, and everything they're supposed to have back into their atmosphere and back into their soul's journey. He is turning everything around back to who's supposed to have what, and it's becoming Fort Knox around the children of God, so that the evil women and men of God will never, evil women and men of this world, I'm sorry, not of God, Lord, I'm sorry, please forgive me for saying that. These evil men and women of this world can never be able to infiltrate and talk and get whatever it is that's ours ever again. He's putting everything back into rightful perspective so that everyone will know, see, feel, taste everything that they're getting. It is exactly what you got. He's turning truth into truth and lies into lies, and you're going to know the difference. Okay? I need to go put this car into somebody's car wash because it's got pollen everywhere. All right. I just wanted to put that out there. The Lord told me to get out here. The the wealth class that's doing this witchcraft and this demonic crap. The curses are coming on y'all. Ain't on the working class people who's doing the job and doing their work. Not the ones who, work all year and then save up to get a vacation once or twice a year because that's what they work up to do. Not us. Not the ones that sitting around here doing our job and trying to get ahead and asking God to help us because we know that we need more money in our lives than we do have bills. Not us. If you dibbling dabbling in witchcraft, you're dibbling dabbling with a practitioner, if you're dibbling dabbling in voodoo, hoodoo, or any other kind of spell work, black magic, the Lord said these things are for you. If you're in government and you're not doing your job and you're doing everything wrong, you're trying to get away with evil, the Lord says these curses will fall upon you. It's just for people who are doing evil on this earth that refuse to stop. Or witchcraft. These curses are going to fall upon you. And you can be in government or out of government. You can be in the rich and high life society, or you can be in the poor class or whatever. It don't matter. It's going to hit. And it doesn't happen overnight. Some things do. Some of y'all woke up with them things on you already. Others, it's coming. The Lord said, believe it. He said, believe him. It's coming. Everything don't happen overnight. Anyway, I'm out for here again. I'm going to go ahead and start back on what I got to do today. And I had to get that out there. I thought I had everything to say, but the Lord said no, I didn't. It was some more things I had to say. And that's it. This is it for real, for real. I'm done. Good luck, good night, good day. Have a good Monday, have a good week. For everybody who's on spring break like mine is, have a great spring break and be safe. Okay? God bless you and God keep you. May the Lord shine his face upon you and keep you his great salvation. And that is to all the children of God who's here doing the will of the Father. The ones who are not, good luck to you. Bye.